So, this should be interesting. How about that Last Jedi trailer, huh?
I mean, the Force Awakens.
Something.
That's all you. That's all y'all guys. I haven't seen this.
What I got from it is that Finn's sleeping and Luke doesn't know what to do with himself anymore.
I got from it they clearly shot that first bit with Rey's hand on a soundstage because the lighting looks like a soundstage. That's all I could pick up. The first shot of the thing, and I thought, no, they shot some of the training on a soundstage. They didn't shoot it all on location. And that first shot, I don't know, there's something about the lighting, it just looked weird. Maybe it's just a different lens than I'm used to with
it was very,
movies, but...
very... It does look like a differently color-graded shot. I know what you're talking about. But...
For the first shot of the teaser, it was jarring. And it set me off
Mitch
on a
said,
bad note.
it is the Force Awakens trailer, though. Like, beat for beat, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Like...
There's literally 2 new things in this teaser trailer, so fuck you, Disney. Not impressed.
Don't get me wrong, I really like it because it's like, ooh, ooh, ooh. But don't forget, it's poetry, man. It rhymes. So, excuse it.
I did like the shot of Rey training with the lightsaber, like from
the Karate Kid shot?
Yeah, that was nice. It was a better helicopter shot than that shitty one at the end of Force Awakens. The last shot of the movie that looked terrible.
He's like, the twist of it all is that Rey wasn't actually getting training. She was doing it all by herself.
He's a ghost. Oh!
He's a ghost.
He's just learned how to actually put on color. Yeah, you know.
Force Ghost Yoda teaches her to like hop around like a frog while doing lightsaber fighting, and yeah, just get
Ghost Yoda teaches Rey to be a gray Jedi.
Well, no. I hate that term, grey.
It's so stupid.
It's kind of like, how can you be a grey? Like, it's great. Like, you're supposed to be down the
middle. To me, it's like if you use both light and dark side, you're not even a Jedi or a Sith at that point.
Exactly. It's kind of like what? So I call it a grey Jedi. Like, just throwing favoritism to one side doesn't make any sense.
Because they're edgy.
But just call it like a grey.
Well, I mean. What did you guys think overall of the trailer, like how much it reveals, though? Because I thought it was just enough to get me interested, but it doesn't actually reveal anything. So I'm like, yeah, okay. Like, all right, yeah.
But that's the thing, like, it doesn't try to sell you on the movie. It doesn't, like, it's just kind of like, this is Star Wars, this exists. So it's kind of like, I was going to watch it anyway, so you haven't done anything for me there.
Yeah, it kind of feels like just wait for the actual trailer.
Yeah.
I wanted them to address, like, some of the things that... They gave us nothing, for one. But there was a few weeks ago they say, oh, Kylo Ren's getting a new mask. And we see the shot of his mask destroyed. Yep. I would have liked to have seen a shot of what his new mask looks like. I mean, we're going to see it in toys soon enough anyway. Why not release it in the actual teaser?
I mean, I can understand kind of like hiding that.
It's going to... But we're going to see it first as an action figure. You know it will be that way with stuff.
Yeah.
And I hate when that's the case.
And I mean...
It's the main villain of the movie. If we saw Darth Vader for the first time and it was just a shot of the toy, like, nobody would care.
And according to what they're saying, it's going to be a very staggered release. So the next time we're going to get a look at something is September, I think I saw. So, I mean, that's when the first trailer is going to drop. That's a fuck ton of time to wait.
So can we just say that this was a trailer? It was 2.5 minutes long.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the length it was.
It showed nothing. Like, that's a bad trailer.
Trailer with a lot of black screens and text.
Yeah, like it looked pretty. Like, that's something I would say. Like, but you know, in the fact that they actually rehashed shots, like the X-wing in the Force Awakens one with the red salt planes in this one. Just like, come on now, don't be like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe those are just the shots that they complete first. Like the visual effects companies just tend to finish those shots quickly.
More than likely,
like, what have we got?
Kind of, it gives like justification to people going like, oh, they're just copying this and that. It's like, well, actually, they kind of are now.
Yeah, before it was a complaint they were copying the original, like A New Hope and the original trilogy. Now they're just copying the previous movie. The next movie is just going to be a copy of this.
Oh man! I mean, either way, I liked the trailer. I really did like it. You know,
I'm just picturing it as deconstructed meme now, where each time it's just going to get considerably worse and worse.
I don't want people to get me wrong. I'm not just saying, oh my god, it was perfect, it was amazing. I like what they did, but I understand all the faults within. Trust me, the trailer is loaded. The trailer is a giant big fault. Like, that's what it really is. But because
So
It's a
I know
mystery
y'all
box.
say it matched up with the first one, but y'all saw the one where they had them side by side, similar to how Interstellar and the
Yeah.
Fantastic
Oh, yeah.
Four trailer. Was it like?
That's why we're saying it matched up because it's the exact same trailer. It's almost
Okay.
shot for shot. It opens the same way. It's got similar shots in it. Just like, come on now. Like
So,
even the
but
Millennium Falcon's virtually doing the same thing from the first Force Awakens teaser.
It's just it's in space this time and not on a desert.
Yeah.
That's the main difference. And the camera's slightly different angle.
Wait, question though, did it have a big shot in the trailer that y'all didn't expect? Because I didn't.
Nope.
see it, but
No.
No,
is
there
it-
was,
so
there was-
y'all kind of
no,
expected everything that was in it.
I expected more. Like it just, yeah,
I expected something.
yeah. There was
Oh,
like
You
it was
give
like
me
nothing.
something to be excited for this movie. Like, don't be complacent and arrogant about it. Going, oh, you're going to watch it anyway.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Every
What-
shot that was in
Mitch,
there could
wasn't
have
it
been
a
accomplished
teaser?
with concept art.
It was 2.5 minutes, Joe. It's a fucking choice.
Like,
I know.
here's the thing. I would have liked if it maybe ends with that shot, you know, it ends the same exact way. Luke Skywalker saying that, right? But then maybe, like, it cuts to some sort of different scene, or we see, I don't know, like, Luke in pain, dying or something, because maybe he's fighting, or maybe some other thing that gets everybody to talk about that one frame. And sure, we're all talking about the quote and what does it mean, but it's like, it didn't have that one big moment of like, wait, holy shit, are they gonna go there? Like,
To be fair, the whole thing, like the main thing everybody was talking about with the first Force Awakens trailer was there's a black stormtrooper.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, we
Like-
don't really have
like,
that
imagine if it
moment.
ended in-
There's nothing
You know, now the black
controversial,
guy's
there's
asleep.
nothing surprising.
like imagine if just the trailer ends and maybe we see Kylo Ren laying there and like Rey above him and she looks like she's about to strike him down and she's like all angry, like she's given to the hate. We're like, oh shit, why? Why is she about to do this? Like,
See, I'd say that would make the trailer better if we hadn't already seen that at the end of the
that's
last.
true too, yeah.
It's kind of like you need something different. So, like, even if it's just as simple as Luke and Kylo in the same shot, that would have been a better trailer.
Okay, maybe
That
they
would've
should have
been a
ended
much
it with a shot of a new cloud city so everybody can start going, it's fucking Empire.
Yeah, and at least
Yeah.
there's something new.
Just a shot of Billy D. Williams on like a flying wheelchair.
If that happened, Mitch, if that was
With his
if
sunglasses
that was in the
from
trailer
Celebration.
though, like if you had Ray standing over Kylo, the trailer wouldn't be perfect without Kylo saying, you don't turn your back on family. Like that's what it needed. It's literally what it needed.
Okay, so Joe, quickly, you saw Fast 8, right? Okay,
Yeah, I enjoy. I still
Okay.
think Fast Five's the best.
It's
But
out.
so
Already?
were you the only one
Yeah.
in your theater? Because me and Shay started dying of laughter when The Rock actually became Maui. Like, he's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
oh no, starts
I
doing
was
the
like-
whole dance and the chest bumps. I was like, oh my god, he's actually Maui. Like, no fucking joke.
I don't think his character of Hobbs is actually Samoan.
Yeah.
I think that's what was weird. I was like, I don't think his character was that. I think that's just The Rock. Like, hey, we're gonna do this in the next movie, all right? And they're like, okay, and everybody
Yeah.
just died
So-
laughing. And then out of that, movie
I'm
was
actually
funny,
glad
dude.
you brought up the whole thing of family because I even wish they kind of would have hinted towards that at least, like something.
Oh, they didn't even
they
do
don't
that?
fucking do anything.
Yeah,
And I'm
Oh.
saying,
I didn't
Just
see the
watch-
trailer,
Joe,
so
just
that's why I'm
literally-
all questioning all this.
Joe, literally
There's, like,
go watch the
nothing in it.
first Force Awakens teaser. and
you
it's
know
exactly-
about as much about this.
The
movie.
Force Awakens teaser gave us a lot more than this.
Yeah, but that's because
New,
it was
right.
new at the time. Everything we've
To show
shown.
us something new.
Exactly. So, like, this trailer was literally everything we've seen before. It's just kind of like,
So are we assuming this is kind of one of those studio made, like, complacent studio made trailers?
it's 100%.
It's paint by
complex.
numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah. This kind of sucks to hear, but I mean, I'm sure the movie will still be good. It's just the trailer
Yeah.
didn't really hype anybody, right? Or I mean, it hyped a lot of people, but it just feels like you've seen this trailer before.
I was
Thing is,
hyped
like-
purely by the Star Wars Celebration live stream, which I watched quite a bit of. Like, I was watching it most of the day for most of those, like, for 3 of
Did
the
you buy
days.
any of the Star Wars luggage?
I bought nothing. I watched it all for free on YouTube, and that was it. But that's what got me hyped was the Star Wars Celebration, not this trailer.
Yeah.
That's all. This trailer was a disappointment.
Here's what it did. The trailer got me very hyped for the fact that I'm like, ooh, it's coming. There's something visible. Like, I always do that thing where it's like, I know it's coming, but until I see something, I'm always like, but once you see that one thing, you're like, yes. So in that term, it made me excited. But just like I said on Twitter, I'm like, well, it's a trailer. I mean, you could have done way better, but you didn't.
But I mean, apart from a few shots, you could have literally either taken screen grabs or just concept art of those shots and played them in a slideshow, and it would have accomplished the exact
That's
same.
literally all it is anyway. It's just a concept art.
Just put a Mark Hamill voiceover, a slideshow, and that's all. That's all this is.
Guys, I'll talk to you about the trailer in a month when I probably see it before Guardians.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's weird when people will like try to not see a trailer while in the movie theater. Like, what are you doing?
We had that at Batman v Superman. There was a guy that when all the Marvel trailers came on, he put his head between his knees and his hands over his ears and was rocking back and forth. He refused
that's doing
to
too much. Like.
It was crazy. I didn't know if he just hated Marvel or if he
No,
was
he's just insane.
Like, really
just
spoiler free.
Well,
Jim was laughing and clapping the whole way through BVS, to be fair, so I think he was just insane.
I mean, this is gonna be, a good movie. And do we think it's gonna pass Fast 8's opening weekend, which is like what 540 or something?
Probably
right?
not, because it's not doing a worldwide release again. I don't like it's doing the thing where it releases in China later, and Fast delays their movie on purpose so it can release worldwide. So it's
No, but Force Awakens had was Force Awakens?
Force Awakens came out everywhere.
well, besides China.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
so you're right.
China was like Asian
Well-
territories were a month later. So
I still assume they counted though. I mean, I'd have to go check, but I assume they would count. Opening from that and that. It's just that
surprisingly,
it would take a month to get the actual.
surprisingly
opening.
they didn't.
So
yeah.
Ooh, well, all right. Well,
It's 'cause it's
yes,
got the
I mean,
release,
you could always
like-
hope it does something like that up there because Force Awakens it did a
Yeah.
lot. So
It'll be interesting. I mean, we'll talk more about
There's
it.
a lot of hope being thrown around. It's CGI Carrie Fisher will walk in any minute for a while.
lot of
A
hope.
lot of hope.
A lot of hope.
Family.
That boy, that last.